Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I've just gotten back from RuPaul's DragCon Day 2. I hope you enjoyed the Day 1 video that Sister Kamana Wanalea and I made. Oh my God, the entire weekend I have been drowning in my own chiffon. It's like butterflies, they'll go anywhere. Anywhere. Oh, well, I decided not to wear the little wooden Japanese things today. I wore my regular boots, and so the balls of my feet are killing me. My balls are killing me! Normally, I wear these things. These are so comfortable, girl. So it's like you're walking on your own dance floor barefoot. Ah. Oh my God. Oh. If you are a gay man and you are interested in Hinduism and meditation and rubber chickens and the history of homosexuality and political activism and Italian food and Indian food and Mexican food, and you wouldn't mind running a bath of Epsom salts for a drag nun, then you too can apply to be Sister Unity's husband. Oh, look, I'm single. Well, I lost my pinky ring because one of my favorite moments was we were walking by this booth and this young man had a megaphone, and it was attached to like a Walkman or something, or a Walkman, showing my age, an iPod or his phone or his testicles or something, and he was playing like old school disco, and it was just fab. And so we danced in the middle of the aisles in the middle of the convention, me and my friend Mindy. Oh, Mindy Johnson, she dressed like Audrey Hepburn. She looked divine. Little black dress, hair up in an almost like sort of high, almost like a chignon, but not separate bun, like little earrings. And these fabulous platform black heels, like wedged heel thing, like sculpture thing. It was fabulous. Thank you so much, Mindy, for driving. And her friend Mark Tillman, who is like the gay uncle to her two boys, her two children. And Mark wore this beautiful pink bow tie, and it was just lovely to be in their company. Good company keeps you in a good state. And that was the message of DragCon. DragCon had panels and speakers, and RuPaul spoke, and all the queens from the shows were there, and oh, I got a text. Let's see if it was from Aladdin, the cute boy in the fez with the beautiful curly hair. Oh, he sent me a picture of us together. Yeah, he was cute. And now he's texting me. I'm blessing his nipples with the sacred cucumber. I carried around the sacred cucumber. And I blessed people's nipples, because you do not want to go to heaven with unblessed nipples. See, because they make you go down to the other place to get a pair, and they never give you a pair with the same size. They always mismatched. It's dreadful. Beelzebub. What a card. So I was blessing their nipples with the sacred cucumber, and blessing other parts of them. Blessing their nostril, or their ear canal, or lower. And as we were leaving, I was waving at the whole crowd, just sitting there rubbing their aching feet and saying, bless you all with the sacred cucumber. May you always have someone who has lettuce so you can get together and make salad. May you always have someone with a good vinaigrette to help you toss your salad. Sacred cucumber. Yesterday was all about blessing people with the sacred rubber chicken. You have to have a rubber chicken if you're going to bless people. It's like, what else are you going to hit them with? And then Friday night was the kickoff ball hosted by the Boulet brothers, those fabulous club promoters in the LA area who moved here from New York. And I wore my alien semen balls. I just shoved them right up in here in my hoobie-doobie, and they sort of curled up over the top and just like hung there. You can see the pictures on Facebook. If you haven't friended Sister Unity on Facebook, there's two pages. There's a regular sort of pagey page where I can't really talk to you very much because that's how Facebook runs the pages, and they want me to pay to, advertise. Or there's my Sister Unity personhood page. I'm a regular person. That's what we were fighting Facebook over, because they were taking away a lot of sisters and other drag queens and Native Americans and transgendered people's names, saying, you've been reported. Your name is not a real name. So I don't know what else you'd call me. So, you know, we fought. Sister Roma led the charge and we won. But they promised that they changed their policy and they reinstated our pages. But they haven't changed their policy. People are still having their pages blocked. Sister Flora Goodtime just had her page blocked yesterday morning, right before she was speaking on the panel at the convention. Imagine the nerve. Still, transgendered people and Native Americans are still being blocked and being told their names aren't real. Can you imagine that? You're a Native American with a non-Anglo-European sounding name, and they're like, that's not a real name. Really, Mark Zuckerberg? Really? Thought you went to Harvard. Oh, that's right, he dropped out. So, I wore my alien space balls on Friday night to the kickoff ball, hosted by the Boulay Brothers. The Boulay Brothers, great. Fabulous clubs. It's what happened to the club kids and in the modern age. It's like so much creativity, such a great show. Burlesque and vaudeville and drag and club kiddie, artful makeup and costumes. It's just wonderful. And they're very charity-minded. They do these events and often are making donations and making awareness for gay, lesbian, and AIDS charities. So yay, Boulay Brothers. Saw them there today. They had these huge latex, black, rounded shoulder, like it was like a shrug, but it was made out of black latex, and the shoulders went way up high, like Joan Crawford had fucked Mickey Mouse and gave birth to the Boulay Brothers outfits, and then hot pink underneath the black latex. It was fantastic. So what else happened at DragCon today? I met a lot of people. Miles J, who lives up in Lompoc and is as funny as spit drag queen. Look up her YouTube videos, Miles J. She's just very, very funny, and she was the kindest, sweetest person. That was the thing about DragCon. It was about meeting the people. Like, as I said, RuPaul spoke, there were panels, there was all these booths with fabulous makeup and costumes and wigs and outfits, and you could meet all of the drag queens from the show. But the real heart of the convention was meeting all the people around the drag community, friends, drag queens, allies, all of them. And having this sense that finally there was a convention for us. I'd watched Democratic and Republican conventions on TV all my life, but this was the first time I ever felt like I was going to a convention that was about my life, our lives, and that felt great. The people from World of Wonder had a big booth there, and they were very, very kind and open and wonderful people. And thank you, World of Wonder, for holding this and giving us another place to feel like we belong and like we're home. Thank you. So meeting all of these people was great. I met the lead singer of Berlin, because she's a friend of Mindy's. They were like, Mindy, Terry! And they were moms together. They both have kids about the same age. And so they're like, mommy. And I tell you, if you ever want to make friends with a woman who has children... I'm getting texted by Aladdin again. Let's just see what he's saying here. Oh, that's nice. Let's see, who else is texting me? Oh, look, the sisters are texting me too. Sister Roma is staying in West Hollywood right now, and it looks like they're all going out tonight. They just want to hang out. Oh, they're calling a Lyft cab. Oh, they're going to go to Fiesta Cantina. Well, if I post this video in the next 30 minutes, you might want to go to Fiesta Cantina and stick your wet finger in a nun's ear. So... yeah, Miles J and Terry from Berlin, and I met Mimi I'm First, and she is moved. I thought she was in New York. She was. She's moved to Philadelphia, where there's not a big drag scene, and she is getting together with friends and trying to rub the sticks together and start the fire and get a drag scene going in Philadelphia. So if you are anywhere near Philadelphia or you are in Philadelphia, honey, buy some heels, get a dress with some sequins, and go out to the clubs and find Mimi I'm First and join in with her. And let's get a drag scene going in Philadelphia. Why? Because there are children who may not do drag exactly. They may be transgendered, they may be lesbian, they may cross the gender line in their own creative artistic way without doing drag necessarily. But they're being drag queens who are the harbingers who are the messengers and the ambassadors of that which is gay or faggotry or other or creative or flamboyant, it means that there is it means that there's a community waiting for them to support them, that they're not alone in their city. And that's why it's important to have drag queens in Philadelphia and in Topeka and in Fargo. You know what I'm saying? Get your dresses on, people! So, yes, Mimi on first. She was great. I met Angina. Oh, she was so perfect. And she had this peacock feather headdress. I almost ripped it off her head for supplies for my eyelashes. Just kidding. They're natural. And I went up to her and I said, the sisters do a lot of distribution of safe sex information, and I just wanted to say thank you for coming out about being HIV positive on the first season. It has made a difference. And she was as humble as pie. She was like, no. Thank you for all the work you do. Humble and pie and sweet, and oh my God, she is so cute. She has got such gorgeous skin and her beautifully shaped face. Oh my God, I wanted to take her home. Let's see. Oh, Kelly Mantle was there. Kelly Mantle. She was on RuPaul's Drag Race, and she was one of the first people out in her season, which is a damn fucking shame because she is fish. She is fish. But not only is she a really good drag queen, she is a rock star. She sings, plays guitar, plays in her own band, and like seriously balls in the wind, rock and roll. She is a rocker. You can find videos on YouTube. Go look for Kelly Mantle, friend her, because she's really kick-ass. And she was there, and we waved, and that was nice. I've known Kelly for years, since before Drag Race was on, because like half the queens on Drag Race have been around the LA scene for years. I'm just telling you. I didn't see Alaska. I didn't see Raja. Friends from the clubs and from around LA, and beautiful people. I would have loved to have seen them. I saw Alaska's manager, Jeremy, yesterday, and he was just so perky. He was like a prairie dog. He was so perky with energy. A beautiful person, a radical fairy, very instrumental in the radical fairies here in Los Angeles. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about with the radical fairies, I'll do a video, but go and research Harry Hay and radical fairies. It's an important part of the drag community, of the gay community, and of gay history. Let's see, who else? Names. There were such gorgeous men in and out of drag. And everyone was so sweet and so kind. There was this supportive amity. And that's the thing that I want to say, and I wish the producers allowed themselves to focus on more in the show. Reality television has a way of pitting people against each other because they believe in Hollywood there's this mantra that conflict makes drama. Conflict makes good television. Conflict makes good film. They believe it, they swear it up and down, and they produce it. And I gotta say, I disagree. It is one of the classic elements of drama, but other things are equally as fascinating and important and enjoyable and compelling for watching on television, like heart, uplifting, transformation, the opening of the mind, the opening of the heart, watching people get it, watching people do their thing, watching virtuosity. I mean, public television is still around, and it's fucking based on virtuosity. We watch it to watch these amazing people do amazing things. That is compelling. Amazing people doing amazing things. RuPaul doesn't do conflict with herself on the show much, and she's compelling watching. I'm just saying, there are other ways. There's a lot of foreign cinema. There's a beautiful French movie my father once showed me, La Gloire de mon père, The Glory of My Father. There's a little bit of conflict, but it's mostly just a beautiful song to a family and a father and a son. And unlike American films, where you wait for the other shoe to drop, when's the terrible thing going to happen? When's the thing that's going to flip everyone on their head going to happen? It never is like that, and you just end up glowing watching it. So, RuPaul's Drag Race, you don't have to lean on conflict. You can watch people doing their thing, being creative, being themselves, being virtuoso, being transforming others, opening their minds, opening their hearts. These things are compelling television. Angina's coming out as HIV positive in the first season was gripping television. no conflict. I'm just saying you can find those moments. Because if I wanted to watch bitchy 20-year-olds screaming at each other, I'd just go out to the clubs. I'm just saying. But that's the thing that was great about DragCon. All people came from all over the country and even the world to be themselves in a place that was safe with others who are like them. And we all made friends. We all complimented each other. We all shared love. There was no reading. There was no bitching. There was no jealousy. We were all here for each other, to applaud each other and enjoy each other. That's what DragCon was about. That's what drag is about. That's what community is about. And you can do it too. Team up. Make friends with others who do things that you like to do. Make room for other people to do their thing, whether you do it or not. And together, because you're making space for them, they'll make space for you. You'll be a team, and each of you will be able to be yourselves in the world because you have made room in the world for each other. There is room, as I always say, for you to be who you are as you are. So now that you've got that, you please go and make room in the world for everyone to be who they are as they are. And you don't have to do everyone all at once. Pick one person and make a little space for them. You be the hostess of the cocktail party of life, and you make them feel welcome. Get them something to eat or drink. Get them some space. Let them know that they should and are welcome to express themselves and use their imagination and creativity and be themselves and do what they do. You will have made the world a better place. And then you can remind them, once they've got theirs, to go and do it for someone else in their life. And in that way, we change the world and transform our community. Thank you, RuPaul's DragCon. Thank you, World of Wonder. Thank you for all your hard work on our behalfs. I am very grateful, and I will see you at the next one.